Functions, tables, and graphs. Let us investigate different patterns. So let's look at this function, y is x squared. So if x is negative 5 and we substitute negative 5 for x, what is y? 25. Remember, negative 5 times negative 5 is positive 25. So if we do the same with the other values, we get 69,410,149. What will y be if x is 4? Good. And if x is 5? Good. Look at the output values. As the input values increase, the output values decrease and then increase again, and not at a constant rate. In other words, there's not a constant difference between 25 and 16 and 16 and 9. Because between 9 and 4, you have to subtract 5, then you have to subtract 3. So there's no constant difference. And that is for y is x squared. What about y is 15 plus x? So if x is negative 15, what will y be? Good, 0. We do the same for negative 10, negative 5, 0, 5, and 10. And here are our output values. So what happens to our output values? Do they increase or do they decrease? They increase. Do they increase at a constant rate or not? Yes, they increase at a constant rate because 0 plus 5 is 5 and 5 plus 5 is 10. So there's a constant difference between the output values. Let's look at the graph y is 15 minus x. Do you see y is then 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, and 0. Let's compare the two patterns. In the top pattern, the y values, do they increase or do they decrease? They increase. And in the bottom table, the values decrease. And in both patterns, the rate of change is constant. There's a constant difference. This is interesting. Let's explore on GeoGebra how these patterns look. So y is x squared. If we plot it, remember if x is negative 5 and y is then 25, we'll have our point there. X is negative 5 and y is 25. If we plot all these points, this is how our graph looks. So the values decrease up to 0 and then increase again. Let's look at the graph y is x plus 15. Yes, this graph increases from left to right. And what about the function y is 15 minus x? This graph decreases from right to left. How interesting is that? Look at the patterns. Y is x squared, y is 15 plus x, and y is 15 minus x.